Welcome back. We are still treating Jamb mathematics past questions. We have two questions. The first one, a polynomial in X whose zeros are this is dash. And then the time taken to do a piece of work is inversely proportional to the number of men employed. If it takes 30 men to do a piece of work in 6 days, how many men are required to do this work in 4 days? We start from number 1. Question number 1. If the zeros of a polynomial are this, that means that x is equal to minus 2, comma, x equal to minus and x equal to 3. That's after solving the equation. The values are what we have on the board. So for us to get back the polynomial, we have to bring together all of them by multiplying out. So we have x plus 2 equal to 0, or x plus 1 equal to 0, or x minus 3 equal to 0. And then remember that that means that if this is equal to 0, it means that x is equal to minus 2. That is how we came about x equal to minus 2. The same thing here, and also the same thing here. So bringing all of them together, that's by finding the product of everything. And that means that x plus 2 multiplied by x plus 1 multiplied by x plus 3, x minus 3 will be equal to 0. That's if you multiply all of them, you get 0. So we have to take the first two, then multiply by the fourth. So we start. X times x is x squared. X times 1 is plus x. We are through with x now. 2 times x is 2x. 2 times 1 is plus 2. Then you have this. Then you multiply by x minus 3. So moving on, we simplify before we continue. And that would be x squared plus 3x plus 2. We're now multiplied by x minus 3. That is, this plus this is this. We bring down the 2 and now multiply by that. So for us to multiply, you can use this to multiply, then this. And that would be x bracket, put everything, x squared plus 3x plus 2 into minus 3 brackets x squared plus 3x plus 2. So you handle them. Please remember that everything is always 0. Okay? So that would be, for this one, x times x squared is x raised by 3 plus 3x squared plus 2x. This time this, this time this, this time this. So coming over, we have minus 3x squared, that's this, minus, that would be 9x. 3 times 3x is 9x. 3 times, minus 3 times 2, minus 6 equal to 0. I have opened the bracket, and because of that, this minus here must affect everything inside. So, collecting like terms, plus 3x squared minus 3x squared, can remove that. Then, plus 2x minus 9x will give us 7x. So, this will give us x cubed minus 7x minus 6 equal to 0. So that is the polynomial. That is the polynomial. Remember what I did? This and this is this. And then this and this cancelled out. So bringing in minus 6 and then x raised to 3. So that's the answer to question number 1. So we are now going over to question number 2. And question number 2 is talking of variation. So question number 1, we are through with that. So question number 2, we are told that the time taken to do a piece of work is inversely proportional to the number of men employed. So we can take T equal to time taken, and then N equal to number of men. Okay? But we are told that the time taken to do a piece of work is inversely proportional to the number of men employed. That is, T is inversely proportional to this. So this is the symbol for varies. So if we remove this, we will introduce a constant. And that means that T is equal to K over N. Then we bring in the value so that we'll be able to find the value of K. Now, we have T equal to K over N. And that means that he said if it takes 30 men to do a piece of work in 6 days, that means 30 men, 6 days. T is T should be 6, and then N is 30. So substituting the values, it means that we have 6 is equal to K all over 30. Remember, this is over 1. So this will lead us to 6 times 30 equal to K. Therefore, K is equal to 180. Okay. Now, if you are asked to find the relationship between T and N, it's supposed to be, that means we now have T equal to 180 all over N. This is the relationship between T and N. So, but the question says, how many men are required to do the work in 4 days? So here we are looking for N. And that means we have 4 days, that is 4 is equal to 180 all over N. Remember that this is over 1. We cross multiply. So this will lead us to 4N equal to 180. Therefore, N equal to 180 all over 4. So we divide. 2 here is 2. 2 here is 90. 2 here 1. 2 here 45. So coming up here, can see that our N, therefore, N is equal to 45. So he said, how many men are required to do the work in 4 days? Therefore, 45 men are required to do the work. In 4 days. So that's the answer to that. So that's the answer to that, and that's with that, we come to the end of question number 2. Please share, like, and subscribe. If there's any question, you put it in the comment section so that I'll look at it and find solution to it in the next